Alright guys, we're at Lakeview Burger. Let's want to go in and say hi to Graham, who's the owner. See how he's doing. And I just finished telling Carol that I crashed another drone. She's like, what? How? I'm like, it's not my fault, man. It wasn't my fault. Oh, I thought it was my fault at first because I thought maybe I didn't put the prop on properly. And that's why it fell from 50 feet. But yeah, just the mounts. Not my fault. Not my fault. Oh, they're not open yet? Not open till 11:15, so you'd think there'd be somebody there. It's 10:55. I understand not opening the door until 11:15. Hey! How you been? I'm at Henry's. I just wanted to go to see, look at that small drone. I know I'm thinking about drones a little bit too soon. My cheapest backup plan situation right now is to possibly get this drone repaired. Aside from that, my old drone still works. Again, I think the only problem with that drone is when you're flying and then you stop, the gimbal just does a spazzy thing at the very end. So the footage of it flying is good and going sideways, back, everything's fine until you stop, and then the gimbal just does this weird thing. It doesn't have any, I don't know, smooth stopping situation. So one of the things, it's pouring rain. It was so hot when I was down south there, but I wanted to buy this. It was $79.99. A lot of people, a lot of YouTubers and stuff I've seen have this. Some people don't like the quality of the sound, but what we're going to do right now is put it on. I wish it wasn't raining and I wish it was windy, because I'd go outside, as you probably heard somewhere in the beginning of this vlog, when I was outside, there might have been wind going across this microphone, and it does not do well in wind, and I hate that sound. I've actually had to throw away footage because you couldn't actually hear what I was saying, and it's just more annoying than anything else. So let's open this up. Let's do a quick little unboxing, plug it into this camera, and just hear what the difference is between this mic and this mic. And another good thing about this, it doesn't need a battery or anything. You just plug it in and it just goes. So, and plus it also has a windsock. So there's the windscreen or windsock. There it is. And again, you'll see a lot of YouTubers use this on their cameras because it's small and easy, and it turns on and off with your camera. So let's put it on right now. Actually, I'm not going to put it on right now because I'm going to try and preserve the box as much as possible, just in case we don't like it, and then I can return it. I got 14 days. Basically, yeah, 14 days. So lots of time. Made it to Bradford, and now I have to get my stickers for my license on both cars in Ontario. Anyway, we need a sticker to prove that you're licensed. So it's just this little sticker on the back of the license, and you have to supply them with your insurance, your ownership, and the mileage of the car. This car had to get the E-test, which is emissions test, because I live so close to Toronto, and they're trying to cut down on pollution to stop those cars that you see smoke coming out of in other places around the world. They're trying to prevent the emissions, so I had to get my emissions test. I passed, everything's good, but we have to go into this building right here and get stickers for this car and the Honda, and then put them on the license plates. Let's do that. All right, all done. So both cars cost like $480. We're good to go. If a cop pulls me over on the 6th, which I won't be here, or sorry, the 7th, I won't be here. I'll do it this week when we got to change our tires out, take the snows off, put the summers on, and then we're good to go. Right now, that job's done. So I've done the Sony, the license plate, Got to do the dry cleaners, wrong town. So live show next. Let's head to McDonald's. Okay, made it over to McDonald's now. We're going to do the McHappy Day. Apparently, if you buy a Big Mac, Happy Meal, or a coffee, you will get, they will give $1 to the Ronald McDonald's House, and that money is going towards people at Sick Children's Hospital who, let's say, live in St. John's, Newfoundland, and their kid is sick, and they have to literally fly from St. John's, Newfoundland to Toronto to be close to their kid who's getting treated at Sick Kids Hospital. And there's like 25,000 families. And so Ronald McDonald has created this Ronald McDonald House where these families can stay. And they've got rooms and kitchens, and these are just some of the things I've heard on the news throughout the day. And like play areas for the other siblings of the kid who's in the hospital. So it's a great thing. Happens once a year, every day in May, usually the first Wednesday of May. I guess 2 years ago I was involved in it. Last year I was involved in it, and this year I'm going to be involved in it just by doing a live show and telling you guys that yeah, Ronald McDonald House is doing this, or sorry, Ronald McDonald's is doing this for Ronald McDonald House. So I'm going to start my live show and I'll be right back. Hang on, guys. All finished up at McDonald's live show, the McHappy Day live show at McDonald's, I guess I could say. And it went really well. Although near the end, around the 43 minute mark, I started having issues with audio again. And I'm gonna have to like phone or talk to somebody at YouTube and say, you know, is it my phone? Is it because I was doing it through data, my data plan, as opposed to Wi-Fi? I was having problems with the Wi-Fi. And the audio. I was in my house with good Wi-Fi, and there was audio problems. So maybe it is my phone. Let me know if you guys have heard of anything like that. All right, right now I'm just gonna go. I had to zigzag through Bradford a couple times because you know, McDonald's is over there, and you know, I came from over there where Sony was. I had to come up through Bradford, go to McSony. Actually I did the license, and then I did McDonald's, and now I have to go all the way back through town to get to the Home Hardware because I didn't want a lawnmower in the back seat of the car. Yeah, that would be just weird doing a live show. I guess I would have added to it. People are like, what's the lawnmower doing in your car? Yeah, I got a new one. All right, let's go. All right, guys, I am back at home. It's about 7:45. We just came back from dinner at the Goulash House, and just a family little get together. Anyway, so I just wanted to make sure you guys saw this. So this is the VideoMicro. It's got this huge windscreen. It's got a little holder. You can mount it to something, but it's quite sturdy. It's metal. And then you plug that, and then that into the back of this camera. So let's give it a quick shot. All right, so this is the mic. It is way out here. As you can see, it's quite a large windscreen. And again, when I'm outside and I know it's going to be windy, I could just kind of hold it off to the side maybe. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to hold this. I should have made a completely separate video. I'll figure it out. So it's a shotgun mic. Apparently it needs to be pointed right at my mouth. So maybe I could just hold it like this. So I'm holding the camera and this big fuzz ball beside it. And it'd be interesting to try it out in the wind. It is a little windy out. But not windy enough to make the mic on this camera go funky. But anyway, there's a little test for you guys. Hopefully on a windier day we'll give it a shot. But again, anything will be better, I think, than the wind crossing this microphone on this camera. So hope it's a good buy. I hope it will help in the future for future productions. And thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you again tomorrow.